Hey guys, my name is BillyLore, and today we're going to be making a video. And this video is a beginner's guide to Morrowind, and if you don't know what Morrowind is, then why are you here? No, I'm kidding. Morrowind is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. That's all you need to know, because everyone's heard of Skyrim, but not Morrowind. Anyway, so this video is going to be what you should do in the beginning of the game to be successful in your playthrough. I have done this method. In fact, this was how I beat the game and stuff. And yeah. So I hope you'll enjoy the video, and let's do this. Okay, so first off is the race. The race you want to be is an Imperial and I'm not saying you have to use this, you have to be Imperial, I'm just saying I suggest it because of the Speechcraft Mercantile bonus and also personality, but it doesn't show it up there. So hit OK, you can customize them at all, or any way possible. Also another good reason to pick that Another good reason to pick Imperial is because the Star of the West and the ability Voice of the Emperor. Next to the class. This is relatively easy. I'm just going to do a cut. But this is basically to get the most efficient levels. 1 second. Okay, so the first things first, the reason you pick Stealth is because so you can increase light armor and acrobatics and stuff. And security and all these stealthy skills. The reason you pick agility is because favorite attributes, 10 plus to each of the favorite attributes, so you get 10 plus light armor and I believe some other thing, I'm not sure. Luck because it affects everything in such a small way, like alchemy, which I'll explain why the alchemy is in the minor skills, but luck affects like alchemy and how it basically affects how many times you hit, how many times you block, which we're not using block, but you can have a shield if you want. It affects how often you get hit and stuff like that. Basically affects everything. We picked light armor because that makes you run faster, and also if you have although you should, but if you have the Tribunal expansion and you rest outside of Sedanine, where it counts as a wild area, there's a chance an assassin will spawn, and he has armor that'll give you 38 armor. Mysticism for soul trapping early on, so you can do enchant, and so you can do enchant, and so you can bind souls into gems, and then sell them for a good amount of money early on. Oops, whatever. Just replace this with something like Speechcraft. Speechcraft, obviously, so you can Speechcraft people. Longblade, because Longblade is very efficient. If you don't want to do Longblade, you can do any axe. It doesn't make a difference, but I'm just suggesting Longblade because it's the easiest. Longblades are or not the fastest, but they're the most moderate fast speed, and there's some pretty good Longblade weapons. But also, if you want to pick like blunt, you can. I'm not saying you have to. Mercantile because so you can sell things for higher prices and buy lower. Acrobatics. Now these are the reasons I put these in minor skills. Acrobatics in minor skills because if you jump a lot, you get more levels out of a minor skill, and you jump basically to increase acrobatics. Alteration just because. Security because Security is better to be in minor skills than major skills unless you're going to play a really sneaky role, because what sign I pick will have to do with why I didn't pick security right in the major skills. Athletics, because you're going to be running around a lot and swimming, so that'll increase really fast. And finally, alchemy, because alchemy, the more levels, because I'm going to do a guide on how to level alchemy to 100 within like an hour. It's really, really easy and really, really fast. And you can make like 200k out of it, gold. Anyway, this is so far the build. Proceeded. You mentioned you were born under a certain sign, and what would that be? Okay, so the sign we're gonna pick is the tower because it gives this and this. That's the reason I didn't put security and major skills. That's once per day, by the way. These papers, make sure this information is correct. Okay. See how in this build everything is 40 except for willpower, which is kind of sucky, but there's an item that you can get in this one cave that increases willpower and intelligence, so it's fine. And your intelligence is going to hit 100 when you do the alchemy method that I'm going to show in another video. Oops. I'm not going to do this right here and right now because I can just tell you the amount that you can make from this. If this only works in the PC version, well, it works in the Xbox version, but it's harder to do because you have to actually like physically pick them up and then drop them. I'm getting a little bit of FPS drop, but hey, whatever. And they don't care if you steal things. They just tell you, what are you doing, blah, 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 we'll let you go for now. And if you just do this, if you're on the PC version, and go like this, I'm not going to pick up everything just for the sake of time, but if you do this and then leave it, oh, I left that in my inventory. And if you don't know, this is your first time, when you steal things, they take it from you, obviously, and they catch you. Don't take any of the items in the next room, at least yet. Don't take anything in here, because I'll show you guys why. Take the ring from the bin. Take the ring, not the other two items. Although they can be sold for a little bit of money at the store. Take the ring. Now, don't do that. Go around him. Look, and there's this key right here. Drop it down, and then let him talk to you, and then talk to him after you're done. Duties, get the gold, pick this up, go into the other rooms, other places, and take all that stuff that you dropped, all of it in that one shelf you dropped on the ground, and then this room, and in that barrel that you left back there. This room and all the stuff that you dropped. I didn't drop all of it just for the sake of time, and I'm not going to take it. I'm only going to take like 2 items. But the amount you can make from this in the beginning is 800 gold if you do this method exactly how I did it, which is really nice for the beginning. This key leads into here, which the warehouse key leads into here, which has a ton of goodies in it. But you got to make sure that the guard doesn't spot you while you're taking it. You can take armor and stuff and weapons as this. This is a short sword, I believe. I did not look. I think it's short sword. Yeah, short blade. And it's a good weapon to have early on, especially when you have to go take down the assassin. Now, right as you leave, you should do this. Give the ring to Fargoth. Yes, I found it. You give him the ring. His disposition, which is that blue bar, increases to 100, which is maximum. And also, the shopkeeper's disposition, since he's friends with Fargoth, increases as well. So you sell for hire to him. So sell all your stuff that you should have taken. I only took 2 things just to show how to sell things and what that looks like. And his disposition is now 91 rather than being like 50. Okay, so next you should do this. Now you're in the open world. You've stolen a ton of armor. I'm going to go do that, actually. 1 second. Okay, so now that you have some sort of makeshift warrior, as I do. See, I've sort of just scrapped together armor from that shop. And you should also buy, like, armor if you want. You don't have to steal it if you want to be sort of a good person. You should run out of the city. This is something you should do before you head to Balmora, after you sell all your stuff that you stole. You should head out of not Balmora, out of Sedanin, which is this town, if you didn't know. And head out until it says, rest until healed. That means you're in the wild. There, until healed. Select it, this, you have to have Tribunal. So if you buy the Steam version of this game, then you have both the expansions Tribunal and Blood Moon. And you wait until it says at the bottom, your rest has been interrupted, or you hear a loud noise, or... Oh, there. You're awakened to hear a loud noise. And just for the sake of not dying, I'm just gonna kill him. With consoles. Oops. Crap. There. I'm also gonna kill that rat. Just because I'm lazy. He has armor, like I was saying. He has armor. If you did everything like I said, he has armor that can make it so you get like around 30 some armor. Oops, not that. And sell the other armor that you scrapped together. And you can kill him. I just am too lazy to. And we have a total of 35 armor. And then after this, I suggest you go exploring. There's caves and stuff around here and just monsters to slay, like those, which are called mud crabs. And then when you feel like you're done, go over to that giant tick. There's like a giant tick-like creature over here called a Silt Strider, and pay. Do I have any money? Yeah, I have 87 gold, and so you can pay. I think it was like 515 gold or something, 15 gold. And there's a cave over there, by the way, that has some like bandits in it, classic RPG enemies. You go in here, and there's this woman over here, and you go up to her, and you talk to her, and you click travel, and Balmora is 13 gold, the toll to go to Balmora. And wait as this loads, and now you're in Balmora. And this is the end of the beginner's guide to Morrowind. Rate, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time.